That's bringing me to what I call every root. The roots are known by their branches. Kennedy have switched. I say roots are. After a root, please, I would like you to listen. After a root has produced branches, you don't deny the root or the nature. Why will you ask? Every root reveals itself through branches. Don't forget that roots naturally are always invisible, but their branches tell us about them. I say roots are where? Roots are inside. So somebody said, I don't know where that girl came from. Do you need to know where she came from? When you see the way she's behaving, the way that boy is behaving. There's an ordinance that works forever. The ordinance that branches are represent roots. Listen, it is not possible on earth for a root, for a branch not to represent a root. It's not possible. So there is no need to worry about the branch, worry about the invisible, because the branch is already talking. And then the Bible said, we will know them. 11:1 of Isaiah. Do you know why I'm bringing it? Every branch is a foundation. Let's be very watchful about the foundation we are laying, because somebody will come out tomorrow. Somebody will come out to represent that which is invisible. A visible personality will come out tomorrow to represent that which is in the past. Today, we represent something we didn't know when it was done. A branch will represent an invisible root. This is ordinance. It doesn't fail. Wait. It is an act of righteousness. It is an act of righteousness for God to make the son of a man to look like the man. It's also an act of righteousness for a man to have control over his children. So the Bible says concerning Abraham, in 18 of the book of Genesis, I know Abraham, he will control his children. That is a root. That is a form of root. That word control is not just a behavior. It's just Abraham has the ability to impart his nature on Isaac and on Jacob. He didn't say, the Bible didn't say he will be flogging them all the time. No. He's talking about the righteousness of God to make a man to produce something that looks like him. That, excuse me, do you know why I don't worry about chasing people up and down, trying to monitor locusts? I don't. You see, you can live the way you want, but my life cannot die. My own lifestyle will speak for itself. So I'm not going to worry you. All I'm going to do is to live and say, this is possible. Connect to it. If you don't, I won't worry you. You're the one that will lose. My own will come out. Where have anything planted in a good soil refuse to germinate? You saw a life that is producing results, you willingly abandon it. You say you have your own, and your own is a cheap life. I will see how far that cheap life will go. Verse 1 of the book of Isaiah.
And they shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse,
And they shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse.
and a branch shall grow out of his roots.
He said, a branch shall come out of what? It's a likeliness. A kind of branch should grow out. Now the branch grow out from the record. So don't be tired of doing good. The good will speak. I said the good. But don't forget that it is only roots that are good that can produce good branches. 12 of Matthew. There are some children, when I know their father and I know them, I'll just shake my head. So I say, so this character prevailed. I said this character. So I said this character. There are some children, when I know their mother, and I know them, I say, oh, this character prevailed. This character prevailed on this girl. In chapter 18 of Deuteronomy, Moses said, a prophet like unto me shall God produce. He was sure. In 7 of John, the Jews said that this Jesus, could it be that prophet Moses said that will come like him? That means what? When in Malachi said that if the day of the Lord will come, a man like John, some character can't die in process of time. Because they are head characters. They are head characters that represent the preservation of heaven and earth. They are characters of God. So they unite heaven with the earth. Those that have it unite heaven with the earth. And it is a particular character like Moses, like Elijah, that brought law and prophet and gave back to grace and truth. They will prevail time. So when those revelation and character come from men, people should be happy that they are alive in a time when such character are on earth. Because they don't come to the earth regularly. It is not by miracle. The greatest miracle is our ability to live a life that cannot be forgotten because of the way the life is lived. People, there are lives you cannot. There are lives, whether you like it or not, you cannot finish talking and the influence of the life because of the way the life is lived. Now, if the life has a comparison, then you can drop one. I say if what? If the character has what? Comparison, then you can drop one. You can be saying to born. If the character is too unique as ordained by God, it is a privilege and you are under command either to accept it or to allow it to overflow to you and continue into time. So Jesus wouldn't have come until a man that lived like Elijah returns. So if the character of Elijah was forgettable, why did John come back to represent him? And if the character of Jesus and his sacrifice is forgettable, why would the lion come back to represent him? Do you know why the church is not moving forward? Some children are talking about anointing. It's pastors who are children that talk about anointing. Those who are deep and like God, they care about the nature of God. That is why they are failing. They keep on failing. Somebody say he has anointed, tomorrow he has collapsed. Character of God doesn't fail. I come that you might have life. You don't tempt it. It's a rock. It doesn't lose relevance. It doesn't need money. It is everything. I said this. I said, doesn't. I don't ask, but I said, me that is here, what am I looking for money for? I don't have children. I do not, excuse me. I don't cook food. I don't have anything. I'm not looking for clothes. Apart from God's project, I don't need money. I'm fine. I'm not even fashionable. Those that keep beers, are there for fashion? Those who like fashion go to mirror every morning to go and scream and shave. I'm not going to shave until fasting is over. I don't even shave. This one, I'm not trimming it. I can't trim. In 3 weeks' time, I've not trimmed. Why will I trim in the midst of the fast? It's impossible. So which fashion? I'm not there for fashion. I'm of the ancients. How can a man who died before, and then he's living his life in the grave, be caring about fashion? I'm a grave person. I belong to death. Look, I have not told you, I live only for you. Nothing else. I don't have any life. I don't have any life or any other life outside Lucas. I'm not living for any other thing. I came here now for you. This thing I'm sharing is already with me. Must I say it? I just want to say it for you to know it. Even if I didn't say it, I still know it already. And I see you. So if you say I don't see you, when I look at Nigeria, 220, I'll be looking for valuable men. Nigeria doesn't have. Not much. Who and who? Even in the church, the pastor of the church has already corrupted. Everybody want to be like another person. As everybody want to. God. In that 12, he said, by their fruit you shall do what? That is, root produce branch, branch produce fruit. Put your hand together for Jesus. Let me leave it.